Okay.
Just vomit. So I'm Emily Barton.
I'm Matt Barton, and we're from Salt Lake City, Utah.
We met 10 years ago. We were set up by a friend. He was in a band with Matt, and I tried to play the guitar, and so...
I like to tell people we met in my grandparents' garage.
So we started trying in 2012.
It was very difficult for both of us to not be able to have children when people around us are having lots of children.
We eventually went on to a fertility clinic in Utah, did 5 IUIs. None of those were successful. And so that's when we kind of started looking at other options for IVF. We decided to leave the clinic in Utah. A lot of the reason was I felt they weren't really invested in my success necessarily. They were perfectly kind people, but I felt like more of a number, and I wanted to feel more like the clinic I was at cared that I did get pregnant and that we were successful. We started considering IVF overseas, so we looked at a bunch of different places actually. It's a lot cheaper. For me, it was important that if we were going to spend thousands of dollars on IVF, that we would get something positive out of it, and if that's a vacation or whatever it may be, that's something that I really wanted.
Hopefully a child, but...
Yeah. Hopefully a baby, but also a vacation.
Luckily, Emily is really good about knowing what she wants and trying to find out how to make it work. And so she did a lot of the research on where to go, what to do. And I just stood there and shook my head and said yes.
Then I looked online and connected with a bunch of patients online. And it's really important to me to see how the patients feel about the clinic, because every clinic will say that their numbers are great and that you'll have success. But I really wanted to know from the patients how they felt about their experience. And every person, whether they got pregnant or not, said something positive about the clinic. And so that's when I decided that that's where I wanted to go.
My favorite thing about Barbados is just driving around, getting lost. Every time you drive around, it's something different, something new, and it's beautiful. It was nice to see the topography. Is that even a word?
I love snorkeling. I snorkeled for the first time when we were here, and that was really exciting. It's beautiful. The water's clear. You get to see a lot of cool things. I loved the sea turtles. That was probably my favorite part. I also think being away from work for a really long time was good for me, not only fertility-wise, but just personally. I love the clinic. I feel like they treat everybody like family. You get there, everybody gives you hugs, everyone is very friendly. Deanne is my nurse coordinator, and I think if she knew how much I loved her, she would be overwhelmed and maybe frightened because I care about her a lot. Even with the distance, I got really quick responses. She's never made me feel like I was asking dumb questions. She's always been incredibly helpful, and I've just really appreciated having her to guide me through.
We think that even if it doesn't work after this transfer, we don't regret coming here at all. It was a fantastic trip.
I would absolutely recommend it to anybody that's considering coming to Barbados for fertility treatment. Killed it.
You did good.